Let's talk about the Collector quickly, because
Sure.
he was introduced in Thor: The Dark World in the credits thing,
Yes.
and it's Benicio del Toro. But he's not on it for very long. So how does he fit into the plot?
In this,
yeah.
Well, I think we're introducing the concept of the Collector.
Okay.
And you know, in the Guardians of the Galaxy, there are many people that are after this orb, and we need to show those people. So that's Ronan, Thanos, the Collector, Yondu. They're all after this one thing, and the Collector is one of those people. And also, you know, listen, I'm a huge fan of Benicio del Toro. He's maybe my favorite actor around, and the opportunity to get to work with him was pretty exciting. And we needed somebody to come in and explain all this stuff that pertains to the whole Marvel universe. And so I think that, you know, the Collector was a great way to do that.
Let's talk about Thanos then, quickly, because obviously he's a massive part of the MCU already. But you were the one that was given the chance to bring him to the screen properly.
Yeah.
I mean, how was that? I mean...
it was a blast. I mean... No, it wasn't a blast. It was really hard. Probably the hardest part of this movie was incorporating Thanos, because he does kind of stand outside of this movie. Even the Collector, he's a big part of the plot, so he's, you know, a part of everything that's happening. And Thanos is sort of outside of it, so he was hard to incorporate. However, I loved writing Thanos. I like the character of Thanos, and I think Josh Brolin does a great job as Thanos. So that part of it was really cool. And being the guy who was able to write Thanos' dialogue for the first time and set his, you know, the tone of what he speaks like in the movies, that's pretty cool. You know, I was just watching the Comic-Con piece that played this year, and it has, you know, Thanos saying, "I will bathe the starways in your blood" at the end of it. And I was like, I wrote that. That's really cool.
That's really cool. Nebula, she's awesome. Like, the one thing that I wish I'd seen more of her, because she's just so cool. But she survives.
Yeah.
So does that mean that there's a chance that she'll come back? Are there bigger plans for her?
I have so many plans for Nebula in my personal life, and no. I love Nebula. I really do. I fell in love with the design of Nebula. I cast the role around that design. I fell in love with Karen as a person, who I love, and I love the character of Nebula. And the way you feel is exactly the way we wanted people to feel. That, you know, oh my God, I want to see more of her. You know, to me, she's the Boba Fett of the movie. She's the one that you know, really dig. She's the cool one that, you know, we need to get more of. And I hope to God we get a chance to see a lot more of Nebula.
Do you think she'll turn more good next time, or
you know, I mean, she's a layered character. She's not good or bad. I think that, you know, she needs to, you know, she has a lot of things she needs to learn. I mean, I think one of the fun things about this movie is you have a lot of characters who are not, you know, straight down the middle, good or bad. I mean, the Guardians themselves are sort of like that, and Nebula's like that, the Collector's like that, Yondu's like that. They're all these sort of, and to me, those are a lot of the most interesting characters in the movie.